Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm here after 14 days officially of the Carnivore Diet, here to share with you my results as far as weigh-in, and also share with you what I've been eating, my macronutrients and my calories. Before I get into all that, I just wanted to share some of my thoughts and feelings after doing this for 14 days, only eating meat. How do I feel? And pretty good, honestly, pretty good. Better than I thought I might, actually. Especially after the first week, I feel like I've adjusted well to upping the calories a bit more, eating a bit more fat. I must say I've been treating myself every so often, every couple of days I'll treat myself and throw a bit of cheese, just some cheddar cheese onto either a burger or whatever I'm cooking, eggs, just to kind of spice it up a bit. But other than cheese, eggs, and meat, I've really not eaten anything else. Drank a lot of water and eaten quite a bit of meat, but that's about it. So I should say that overall my strength feels about the same as it did last week, pretty good. I've lost weight, so as I said before, body weight exercises have gotten a bit easier, even though I may have lost a bit of strength, which I feel is the case. I should mention as well, I've been doing a little more cardio this week, a bit more tennis, as well as some sprints in my workouts, and overall I feel pretty good. Doesn't seem to be a big problem. I think I'm going to keep adding a bit more cardio into my workouts, not necessarily in relation to this diet, but just because it's something I want to train a bit more for. But yeah, so after 14 days, I feel pretty good. Pros are I've lost weight, body fat percentage has gone down. It's pretty easy and it is relatively cheap. I mean, all you're eating is that meat, so it's not too bad, and it is pretty easy to do. You just cook up your meat, no hassle. You don't really think about what you're going to eat that day. It's just going to be meat, whatever you're feeling. For me, it's fish, chicken, or beef. That's really it. Other cons I would say though is I have lost muscle mass, at least according to my scale, and I do believe it because I lost about 5 pounds in 1 week, and I don't think that's really possible to do unless you're also losing some muscle. So that's a short bit on how I feel after doing it for 2 weeks. I'm definitely looking forward to continuing it for 2 more weeks, or 16 more days, to get those full 30 days in, and hopefully I can, I don't know, keep a bit of fat coming off, keep my energy feeling good so that I can still make progress in my workouts. But overall I feel pretty good, and in the next bit I'll show you a little bit more in detail the results of these last 7 days. Okay, let's just get right into the nitty-gritty here. As you can see in the first image that's on the screen here, I have my first day, weigh in on day 1, weigh in on day 8, and then weigh in on day 15 today. So I started at 193.6 pounds, then I lost 5.2 pounds the first week, and then what surprised me is I lost 4 pounds in the second week. Now, from the beginning, I've lost nearly 1% body fat and nearly 10 pounds, 9.2 pounds lost overall in 15 days. And the scary figure, the figure that I don't like to see, is, once again, I say this every time, but I don't know how much I can trust this scale, but it's all I have to go off of, so I'm just gonna take it as being correct. And obviously I understand that it's probably not 100% correct, but it's what I have to go off of. But the scary figure here is the muscle mass, the circle in green. The first week, or the first day, I had 157.8 pounds of muscle. Today I have 151.8 pounds of muscle, so that's exactly 6 pounds down. So that means that about 66%, or pretty close, above 65% of the mass that I've lost is muscle mass, which means that only about 30%, 35 or so, has been fat. So that's not great. That's not great at all. So I really haven't lost a whole lot of fat, and I've just lost too much weight, I guess. So I gotta fix that. I gotta ramp up my calories some more. I thought I did a better job of that this week, but I guess not. I gotta ramp up my calories even more and hope for the best. Okay, here we are with the breakdown of what I ate. I'm just doing a little screen recording. So the first day of this week, I only had about 2,000 calories, about 2,200 calories. As you can see, that's not enough at all. I did get a lot of protein in, 242 grams. Carbs are still under 20 grams. I don't think I've been over 20 grams any of these last 15 days. Then I had a few more calories the next day, 2,600. Once again, 18 grams of carbs, so still not over 20. Next day, I believe I forgot to track my supper that night, so I don't exactly know where I was, but I have to imagine it couldn't have been more than 2,500. I've been struggling to get more than that. I must have forgot to track something again that day. Here, I'm just scrolling through. Okay, yeah, so I forgot 2 meals 2 days in a row, so these two figures are kind of out the window. But then to the 6th of July, I had 3,000 calories, only 15 grams of carbs. So that was my highest. So it says I'm about 300 calories over what I was supposed to be eating, but I didn't take into account any exercise that I got or any of the training that I did that day. Then another day, so 2 days in a row where I did pretty good, I ate a lot, and then 3 days in a row, actually, I was over again today. I had a steak today, 22 grams of carbs, so that's the first day I've been over on carbohydrates. But yeah, so moral of this story, I really need to up my calories so I can stop losing so much muscle. So I'm going to change that here. I'm going to go in for my weekly target. It's at losing a pound a week. And I'm just going to make something up here, pretend I want to get back up to 190 pounds. So by gaining a pound a week, that's going to change my caloric requirements for the day. And it changes it to 37. So almost up 1,000 calories. So I highly doubt I'll ever be hitting those. But